Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Doki Doki, and we're just gonna hop right back into it. I feel like this is where the sauce comes on. Let's help Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Oh, where am I? There
Okay.
I am. Me.
Are you serious? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, no. Fuck both of them. I was just saying, ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Core? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah, I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that would be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I could look forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Go fuck yourselves. Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Core picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They're really going well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said anything bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. We've already had this trouble with words trying to cheer someone up. Must be far out from her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Huh? You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out there then. Everyone picks up their things and starts to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Oh boy, sauce time.
I turned around.
Sorry. I realized that it doesn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is it a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be one of those going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Core. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason I may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I do.
That's what I want to do.
Whatever. Go on.
But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows.
Do we get a walker now?
I don't know. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Ouch. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.
I can, now.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Where am I? Yuri's clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it was long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it is really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me.
I decide to visit Sayori's before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock at the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to have run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom and I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Core. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the wall decorate that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time that they decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Sorry. It's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in the random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Core. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak I accidentally expressed my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You would have had to come here. you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I was thinking that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. You go.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until now, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You already put me in the trap core. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Core? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh boy. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend time with me? Spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Core. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against the head.
Oof. Somebody's hurt.
And that's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else.
Oh.
Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path that leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Core. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Core. Sayori. I don't care if you're selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Core. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Or Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings core. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. You read.
As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have to other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help us out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over. And Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home. Yeah, were you waiting for me? Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. So this is his room, huh? I take Yuri's phone. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh no. Yeah, I would have been really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't you look in there? I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So should we get started? Yes. I have a few things I've planned that I can help you with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lightening aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you were planning to taking it that far. Of course, I plan on taking it that far. Here's a leather mask. Please, put it on. What atmosphere is this for? Take your pants off.
Oh, God.
And for the cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to prove an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense. I guess that's the best way of putting it. Is that a bad thing? No. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. So you can relax a little bit. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Tylenol PM, some Robitussin, Viagra. That's for you though. I did some shopping on the way here, so I hope to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a paddle. Bend over. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? This is one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, and romance and whatever. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor will begin to spout through the small holes on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that for? Take your pants off. What? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it proves more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps them flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? They're for your wrists. I'm gonna tie them up. And you're gonna like it.
Oh, God.
We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them on the doorway of the classroom. Well, then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. And it may attract some to peek inside. That's real creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker core. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us got to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh, okay. Get ready to die, bitch. I know you're just trying to impress me in that club. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. And that's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? there's some thugs on the way home. This is just protection. To each other, their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Oh, well, the funk.
Alright, cool. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. Putting them into people's bodies, sharpening them up, decapitations. It's kind of my thing. Please don't think I'm weird for this. Don't kill me. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, that's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Shit, I got something for you to hold. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow. Core, why did you do that? It didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely touched it. It's my fault. I shouldn't have gave it to a stupid person like you, idiot.
I kind of wish they would put more.
Knife is really sharp. I feel like they should put more sentences into the text boxes. I'm reading like 3 words, and then the next one has like 30 words.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I wish they would put more pictures into it. You get me? Like, showing a picture of the knife, or at least the person holding the knife, you know?
Yeah.
Not even, like, them turning it, it's just, like, a picture of the knife.
More animations, at least.
Yeah.
It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh, no. It's a small drop of blood trickles down from the side of my finger. Yuri takes a closer look at my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it, noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
Oh boy.
I feel her tongue around my finger, wishing it was my penis. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back and unzip my pants. Oh, please forgive me. No.
I wasn't thinking.
No, I want more of that. Lowers her head and face bumps. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. If she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but anyways, I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Core! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong.
Well, she did it first.
I knew that would be a bad idea. The sweet aroma of jasmine oil in the air would be extremely heavy right now. I'm so weird, Core. Yuri giggles anyways. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Looks like I already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper and the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, where to go, mothers?
What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets.
Paint tablets?
I don't know what that is. One item Yuri had me to ask was a kit for of watercolor paint tablets. Oh, I
It's
know
like
the
a
one.
little.
And then you wet them and they turn to paint.
Yeah.
And we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in.
Is that how they work?
That's not how I used them. I just put water on them.
Yeah, you just go
They
like
could
that.
work like that though. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and it's just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, they'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than using full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and putting it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves and pulling them back over her arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is that too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly demises me and dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought you would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with colors of the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. You know what, Yuri? We're gonna have to do it in the next one. Alright, we'll hang the wall on the podium in the front of the classroom. And to that I say thanks everyone for watching. When does this game pick up?
I have no idea.
I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to take a nap. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope everybody has a good October. Later. I don't know, I'm tired.